Oh no, Aceman is retiring. He's moving to France to drink red wine. Oh, I will miss him so much. His loving voice and his beautiful swing. And no one could make a ball roll that beautiful as Aceman did. Amazing. A pity he didn't score more aces though. Have a nice one, Tim. Cheers.
Well, hi Tim. Just a little tribute to say cheerio and thanks for all your help you've done for us over the years. Just one thing I'd like to point out, the red coat's going to carry on in Hastings. It's a sort of symbol of what was here, and so we're just going to carry that tradition through. Really sorry we didn't get to have our match, which we've always talked about over the years. But just so you know what you would have been up against, I'll just show you how it should be played.
Well, greetings Tim. First of all they told me that you were going to move to France, and then they told me that I could do a bit on video, so Christmas this year is going to be a bit of an anticlimax. All my presents have come early. Now, I know you didn't do too well in the 2009 World Crazies, and let's be honest, you got completely splattered this year, but legging it off to France, that's a bit extreme. Mind you, if you read the French history books, especially their sort of war history, I think you'll find they sort of synonymous with losing, so you should get a sort of sympathetic reception down there. On behalf of all of us here at Hastings Adventure Golf, I'd just like to say we're really going to miss you. I'd like to say that. Unfortunately, if you just think about it for a minute, while you've been in Hastings, we've had the pier burned down, economic recession, war in Iraq, war in Afghanistan, and now the North Koreans are kicking off as well. That can't all be down to coincidence. You've left a big mark in Hastings. It's going to need a lot of silly bang to clean it up. Good luck. Yeah.
Hi, Mark the Force Chapman here, just wishing Aceman all the best on his new adventure in France with his family. We can start with the obvious, the stats. 8 major titles, 42 tour victories, that includes 5 World Crazy Golf Championships, 3 British titles, almost £7,000 won across an 11-year career. And I've beaten you twice in both face-offs we've had. Once in the doubles, and of course, probably the most famous, the second hole playoff victory at this year's Planet Hastings Open. Sweet. With that ball as well. You probably kept it, put it in your Hall of Fame. I would have done that. I would have found it. Anyway. Always a fantastic playing partner on tour, and great fun in practice as well. Super fun. Very knowledgeable, will always help pass on knowledge to the newbies. Much appreciated. Master tactician. Self-styled guru in mind games and the art of gamesmanship. A winner. Scruffy. Bad choice in shoes, rugby shirts, hats. The list goes on. Legend. Status is assured and secured. Someone to look up to, aspire to become. Someone to better. That, I think, we can all agree on. Even though we've had our disagreements in the past on forums old and new, I can safely say we'll miss your fatherly presence and your free hot drinks after beating you. All the best, Aceman.
Oh, hi there. Squire Richard Godfrey here on the... Wait a minute, it's not bad. Richard Godfrey here, and a farewell tribute message to the legend of crazy golf here in the UK, Tim Aceman Davies. What can I say? It's been a pleasure playing against you on the BMGA Tour over the last 4 years. I wish you all the best in France. Au revoir and bonne chance.
Hi Tim, or should that be Homme d'être dans une? Sorry we couldn't be there to celebrate your final win on British soil, but we couldn't let it go without a few words. So on behalf of the Robertson family, Tim, may I thank you for your kindness to all of us since we joined the mini golf circuit in 2004. I'm sure you must have been frustrated by our obstinate lack of focus and progress. So good luck, mon ami. Best wishes and love to you, Vicky and the boys, and we'll miss those grrrs around the courses of Angleterre. Bon voyage!
Tim, you're moving to France now and retiring from mini golf. Well, we all get old one day, don't we? They told me to say some nice words about you as a farewell. It's not so easy, but I'll try. Well, actually it's quite easy. I always enjoyed playing with you, playing against you, whatever. I thought when I finally beat you at the World Crazies I'd be #1 then in that competition, but you let me down again. Anyway, enjoy your new life in France, enjoy the wine. This is to you, my friend. Santé.
Watch your Tim. Hope the move goes well, mate. Hope you and your family are all settling in nicely into the Francais way of life. I'm sure you'll be quicker than most yourself, having the scruffy clothes and the BO already, but I'm sure the rest will follow quite quickly. It's always been a pleasure to play with you and against you, and even on the odd occasion it was even more of a pleasure to get the odd win, which didn't happen often enough, but I can live with that. I'm sure you can. Anyway, mate, all the best. Just going to make a quick comparison. Tim Davies and David Beckham. It's certainly not the looks, don't get worried. I don't think I've ever known any other sportsman that I could say is so focused to succeed and professional, and it's quite a comparison, so I hope you're happy with that. I don't think anyone's going to get 3 or 4 world championships, let alone 5. It's a pretty big achievement, and one would be nice, but hey, maybe next year. Anyway, we're going to miss you on the old BMGA tour, mate. Especially your old mucker Ted. I don't know what he's going to do without you, but come back and play as often as you can, and don't get too much practice in between, if you know what I mean. Anyway, take care, and we'll see you again shortly, hopefully. Cheers, mate.
Right, now will you fucking stop drilling? I'll try it again. Oh, is this still on?
Into the playoff and got an ace on the first hole and won the tournament, and that's how I became the two-time Kent Open champion in November 2010.
Anyway.
Greetings from Homer Towers, the KMGC headquarters, and just wanted to say a few words about Tim Aceman Davies, the self-proclaimed greatest mini golfer or crazy golfer in the world. What can I say about Tim that others haven't already said? First time I played with Tim was at the British Open 2006 at Hastings Seafront mini course, and had the privilege, nay honour, to watch him card a 7 at the second hole. Marvellous stuff, and just shows that even the greatest sometimes have days they'd rather forget.
I haven't played many competitive rounds with Tim because I'm always kind of in the bottom part of the tournament, but whenever I have played for coffee or in friendlies, then it's always been very, he's always been very generous with his comments, and that's probably because I'm not a major threat to him, but I've always enjoyed his company, and I will actually really miss you, Tim, very much so.
Right. Yeah, it's always been a pleasure to play with Tim. Probably the most annoying, frustrating person I've ever had to deal with on the executive committee, but I know that you've always had the game at the heart and genuinely want things to work well for all the players around you. It's always great to spend time and have a laugh before, during and after tournaments, and I'm sure you'll be missed by everybody, and you're certainly always welcome at Homer Towers for a glass of wine if you happen to come back into the UK. And hopefully one day we will see the legendary Ace book come to fruition, as discussed and
debated greatly
at Tampere Airport. And who can forget those immortal words, "I hit the ball
and it went in the hole."
Anyway, cheers Tim.
Cheers.
Good luck to you, Vicky and the boys in your new life in France, and hopefully we'll see you at some point in the future. Bon voyage. Anyway, 2010 Match Play Championship.
Hi Tim.
You was a player, whatever it was, you always made me smile.
Hi Tim. Sorry to see you go, but you still am the best player ever in the world. Tiger Davies. Over to Owen now.
Bye.
Hi, my name's Tim Aceman.